What is it? What is going on with directing Xander when he's? I think he calls Maggie Margaret and he calls Rick Ricky.
Ricky.
Like, is it basically? Is he just trying to like cut him down?
He without a doubt, he just doesn't care. I mean, they're sort of. It's like a fly flying around his head, and he's kind of swatting it away. You know, there's a lot of really funny. Pieces of little bits in this episode. That one in particular, that was the first scene I'd ever directed with Xander. So I was really excited to do it. You know, the way Scott Gimple and I work is we speak in movie references and movie quotes. We'll do a tone meeting, a concept meeting, and he'll start talking about something. When we got to this scene, and Xander says, rhetorical, we joked, and in my head, Kevin Kline from Fish Call Wanda pops into my head like they opened the safe. He's like, disappointed! And
yeah.
So we started talking about that as kind of a little, like that's the sort of spice that we wanted on that line delivery. So the funny thing is when we were shooting that scene, we started shooting in Andy's direction. You know, one thing that I try to do is when there's actors that have a ton of dialogue, I try to shoot the opposite direction of the scene so that the actors can have a chance to sort of get their, you know, get their momentum going. So we were shooting away from Xander, and every time he would say Rick, he would call him something different. And on the close-up of Andy, he was like, hey, Richie, hey, Rick. Hey. He called him something different every single time. And I think what happened was, a lot of times I have a feeling that Andy may not have read a lot of Xander's. You know, actors don't spend a tremendous amount of time learning everybody else's dialogue.
Right.
They'll learn theirs, but they know sort of what's going on.
So I never even pay attention to anybody.
Every time he called him Rich.
No, you're naming all your clothes.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
He's a little busy.
Yeah.
No, but it was really funny.
Nothing in four. This is Tony Danza.
That's right.
By the way, this suit, I call this suit Ryan Seacrest. I name all my suits
I like
Ryan
it.
Seacrest. So
every time he would call him Rich or Richie, the look on Andy's face, like he was like, did he just call me that?
yeah.
It was
Well,
great.
it's interesting to see that Gregory has any power at all because it feels like everyone, you know, I don't really know what is giving him power in that situation.
I don't know how he got that job.